Cooney loser bold guy. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, 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 Cooney. Cooney, Cooney, upstays alive.
All right, welcome back to Raccoon Tweeties. Hope you enjoyed that new episode of 10 Minutes of Shab. On today's episode, we have a guest with us. We don't normally have guests, but this guy's great, and he recently also went viral.
This is true.
Which we'll talk about soon. But Terrence Murphy, everyone. Terrence. Yeah, welcome. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, man, this is fun, man.
Hell yeah.
It took forever to set up and shit, but you know.
Yeah. We're very booked, you know. I was on vacation in Martha's Vineyard, you know. I'm doing very well.
You say at 8 o'clock, it's 8:15, we're starting, but it's fine. It's
Terrence showed up really early, man.
I did.
That was good.
I don't fuck around.
And there's parking today,
professional. Yeah, very professional.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get into the clip, though. We played it a little bit on the last episode, but you basically... Well, actually, before we play the clip, tell me what happened.
Well, what did you play on the clip?
We just played the Twitter
you just played
clip.
the clip, and
yeah.
you did it like for a setup.
We're like, next week's episode, we're going to have Terrence Murphy, a very funny comic, and then we played that clip.
So I was I think it was a Thursday. I was going to the Comedy Store. You know, they have Crack 'em up there all the time.
Yeah.
So, going to hang out, and I do the same thing every fucking time. Park down the street, so the park is cheaper. I walk past the mural. I think it's on Pink Dot, and I see this guy filming me, but I'm not 100% sure he's filming me. I'm thinking, he's just getting a picture of the mural. Like, he's not. But I was like, I was like, I know this motherfucker's doing something. I know.
So you
something.
knew?
I just had a feeling. I didn't know the guy. It was random. But it was funny as fuck.
Was it premeditated?
No, it wasn't premeditated.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, no, this was random.
I mean, he's a great actor if that's premeditated.
Well, like if he saw you walking in the store and then he was like...
So I think he saw me. I think he saw me walking from the parking.
He was like, "Holy shit! Stop the car! Pull around! That guy looks like Kobe. That guy looks like Kobe."
Oh yeah, I knew it.
Go to the mural.
I could see it in his eye. I knew he had something up his sleeve.
He's like, viral content, baby. Oh man,
you got that weak ass clap you did again.
I'm not good at. I can't wait. That's louder,
that's
right?
way better.
But like, I was doing it like I was stupid.
But why don't your hand? Why do your hands act like it's glue that you're clapping? Why don't you just clap and go away?
Right.
Even if I do this, it doesn't.
That's called not being able to do a push-up. That's what it is.
Whatever, man. Listen, listeners, this is real. I do 200 push-ups every Saturday, baby.
Yeah.
Might be more than that.
Take your shirt off. Let us see, man.
The stomach goes with it, though. Okay, I don't do abs either. I don't just the push-up.
We know.
But so you walk by and you had like a sixth sense. Has anything like that ever happened to you before?
No, this is the first. It's so funny. I try to go viral all the time. Got the TikTok, got the Instagram, but it just takes somebody else to.
But no one's ever filmed you like that before.
No, not that not that I fucking know. You know this.
Okay, I want to play the clip, but before I also want to how did you first find out about it?
So I think that was a Thursday. That fucking Friday, I was asleep. 7:30 a.m. My buddies are texting me like, "Bro, what's going on? Like, did you set something up? Like, you're on fucking Twitter. It's like at 1 million views right now. Wake up, go do something with this." And
multiple texts or just one person at first?
So many. Well, it was a couple people at first, but there was like a group thread. They just...
Oh, you're on a group chat?
Yeah, on a group chat.
So the group chat let you know?
Yeah, the group chat let me know.
Is the group chat people from home, people you know in LA, or comedians?
It's a frat brother in Oregon, but he's always on Instagram, and then a buddy here that does comedy. So they were it was just those two in a group chat, and they let me know that...
So your frat brother in Oregon and there's a comedian here, they know each other?
Yeah. We all went to Purdue.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. Who's the comedian here?
John Grimes. You know John?
I don't know John, but I've seen poster because you had that show Suited.
Yeah.
He's the other guy that does
yeah.
that show. Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, so they hit me up. It was like 7:30. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then I look, and it was 1 million views before lunch, bro. It was crazy.
So what's the feeling when you click on it and like you're Are you laugh? Do you laugh really hard the first time you say it, or you're like
100%? Because it was a surreal thing. Because I was like, how did this come about? And then I was like, oh, it was that fucking guy. Yeah. And I was like, my brain was just like, I knew it was going on. And then the second thing was like, how the fuck do I take advantage of this? Like, what do I do?
Okay, well, let's play the clip and then I still want to talk about it.
All right, I'm going to go full screen on the clip here.
Yeah.
Bro, y'all got my nigga Kobe fucked up, bro. Who is that nigga, bro? That's this nigga right here. That is not Kobe. Bro, y'all got my nigga Kobe fucked up, bro.
Right.
Who is that nigga, bro?
Is there a way, like, pause it? Is there a way to blow that up at all?
Zoom
man,
in. Show my face next to Kobe's face.
Yeah, well, definitely the mural, and then
I got to figure out how to do this.
Yeah, you can think about it.
Yeah.
So you get the thing, and you're thinking about what can I do with this?
Yeah, I was like, this is getting views. It was like 1 million before lunch. I was like, can I put it was like, and you just put my clip on like some of my jokes.
So you replied a clip on it. Yeah. Which one did you do?
This crowd work joke that I got at the Laugh Factory, where this female comedian talks shit about this Asian guy's dick. Says he got a small dick, and he just takes it. I'm like, bro, like, and then
defend yourself.
Yeah, I was like, man, speak up for yourself. And then I gave him a chance to defend himself. Like, man, say you got a big dick, say it. Like, say you got one, and he said it, and it was the most high pitch. Like, you can tell you got a small dick when you talk like that. Yeah.
Oh fuck! I was hoping that he would avenge himself.
Yeah, I was like, this is your moment, bro. This is your viral moment. And
I guess either one would be funny though.
Yeah.
Good. So did that get some run on?
Yeah. They got some views, and people started going to my YouTube, and
hell yeah.
Yeah. So solid enough.
Well, you know what you got to do now. You got to just pick a comedian that's really big and start shitting on it every week and get monetized.
That's what you guys do, huh?
Yeah, and then you already have the good clap. So oh man. So did anybody like message you that you don't know or?
No, it was nobody. I mean, it was mostly a bunch of comics like seeing it like, whoa, man, this is crazy. I know nobody that I didn't know. I mean, I talked to the guy because you do a little navigational puzzle. You try to fit the pieces like, who is this guy? And I talked to him, and he was trying to do some more stuff, but it kind of just failed through.
What were his ideas?
I don't even remember. I have it on Instagram.
Yeah, if you find it, what was he normal? Like, is he like is he like a Twitter star? Or?
No, so I think he's a rapper or something. He has some. What's funny is he has some trash music on Instagram. Okay. And this was probably his famous moment too.
Right.
His 15 minutes of fame.
He's like a 50 Cent without talent. He's taking shots at strangers, bad music to back it up.
Yeah, he has some R&B song, something about good sex or something. I'm like, this is the guy that's making fun of me. Like, get your ass.
We should, and I'd listen to it on the bottom. Can we? Do you go? Yeah, see if you can find his good sex song. All right, so he like messaged you and then he just like didn't respond, kind of thing, or fell through. Or?
Yeah, we were talking about doing some stuff, but he wasn't. I don't think he was really serious about it. So I was like, it's fun. I'm gonna go viral on my terms. You fuck.
Yeah. Well, you know who had your back is me. I don't know if you noticed this, but when you posted the picture on Twitter, and I was the retweet.
Oh, you retweeted?
Yeah, I retweeted. I was like, how does this not have like all these likes? This is hilarious.
Well, the problem is I think I did it too late. It was like late. Yeah. I feel like I can't.
Sucks. That's my life.
I can't ever take advantage of things like this.
Me neither, dude. Like I wait too long.
Right.
I don't know the schemes, but I think that kind of speaks well for guys like us because we want to be successful and blow up and be able to sell out shows and all that shit. Mm-hmm. But like, I get the vibe, even though I don't know you well.
Right.
I get the vibe that you're not necessarily somebody who's like super duper good at networking.
No,
right?
I'm terrible at it. Honestly, I don't know if that's a compliment or not, but
I mean, well, in a way it is. In a way, I mean, it's also a criticism of myself, but it is a compliment because a lot of times I would say almost the majority of times when you meet somebody that's good at that shit, they're not that
good.
great.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not good at stand up, and a lot of them are kind of like hard to be around.
Right.
Some are great.
Right.
Some they do both.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm like, fuck those people, because they're such a good hang, and then they're also talented, and it's like, why can't I do that?
Right. It's like three things. Like you're really good at something, you're really good at networking, or you're a really good person, and you really only get like two of those. So it's like,
and I think a lot of the people that are huge are that.
Yeah.
Like I've definitely heard that about like Bill Burr, Murphy,
that he's
like really good at like networking and like introducing himself to everybody and being friendly and
I'm so terrible.
The right opportunity when it comes. If Bill Burr was walking down in front of a Larry Bird mural,
right?
And they're like, "Who is this cracker?" He was that's Larry Bird. Man, they got Larry Bird fucked up. I mean, he doesn't look anything like Larry Bird. That's the only white basketball player.
He looks like Bryant Scalabrine. That's who Bill Burr.
Right.
It was another white.
Back in the day, maybe if there are different ages, it could have been a Scalabrine thing. Yeah, man. Did you find the R&B thing?
I think I'm closer now.
Okay, cool.
I think his name is Sheesh. There you go. There it is.
Got it.
That's the guy right there.
All right, is it this one?
I don't know I didn't listen. I didn't want to listen to shit music, so I didn't click. I didn't click on anything. But
you came to the wrong place.
Here we go. Let's hear this.
Pain, go away. Don't you come again another day. I say pain, go away.
What's this guy's name?
I don't want no parts. I don't wanna play.
Sheesh DJ.
Well, that's not a great name. Sheesh DJ?
DJ.
Sounds like something in like
You're right. It should be called like DJ Sheesh or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's not terrible.
That was not bad.
That's not bad. I mean, I really couldn't hear some of the words.
Yeah, you can't really. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you can't.
Well, he
really
started off by
understand.
saying, "Rain, rain, go away, come again some other day."
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, we're throwing it back to
he's
nursery
nursery
rhymes.
rhymes. Yeah,
Okay, all right.
you know,
Filming
Sheesh,
people
DJ.
out. She rain, go away. Filming people outside of Sunset today. Is that the first time he's ever done that? You inspired art.
Right.
He just filmed. That's so crazy. Anyways,
the funny thing is, you can't really even see a clear picture of his face. And he's throwing
what does he
shots
look like?
that. Yeah.
What is it? Has he posted a picture of himself?
You can't tell. He's covering his face or it's blurry.
Here's a picture. I don't know if that's accurate or.
I can't really see. It's not big enough.
Oh, here we go. Sorry about that.
No worries. Oh,
It's blurry, man. You can't.
Blurry.
right. You think you blurred out pimples or something?
Yeah.
That's a pretty normal guy. I don't know. Yeah. So let's go. Pull up the mural?
The mural of Kobe
Yeah,
on Pink Dot.
Yeah. See if you can find it. And while you're doing that, so you were saying Crack 'em Up. That's every Thursday. I've never been to Crack 'em Up.
Never. What do you
No.
know? You're
White
you
guy.
don't, you don't
Yeah.
have the color for Crack 'em Up. So.
What? But I wanted to. Okay. Can you do that face?
No, I'm not good.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But you know
be
what?
hilarious.
Now that we like zoomed in, I think if you did that face, I get it. I get, and
It does
it's
look
enough
like-
to make funny.
It doesn't look. It's a bad picture of Kobe.
It
It looks
doesn't
like
really look
Kobe
like-
has two broken wrists.
Oh, with a wrist thing, yeah. I don't know. I mean, that's different. What is that? Oh, L.A. I'm so down.
Yeah, you were pretty dumb.
Took a minute. Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
And then it's muck.
look at his elbow. Why is his elbow like that?
His elbow is very pointy.
His elbow looks like a razor.
Man.
A lot of people talk shit about this mural. Like I saw a bunch of people not happy with it.
What we saw when we looked at it was just a lot of quote tweets saying El Mao.
LMAO?
Laugh my ass
Oh,
off.
yeah.
Or LMAO.
that was trending that day. The LMAO, because I think that was the title of the tweet, and that was trending the whole day.
Wow. Yeah, it trended because of you, man.
because of me, man.
Nothing's ever trended on for me.
Brandon, did you see why Doc Rivers was trending this last week?
Yeah, he liked like a porn thing or something.
Yeah.
Like
Did you see
multiple,
that?
yeah,
Yeah.
multiple porn sites.
Yeah.
It was something crazy. Like
And then he
that.
claimed to be hacked.
I mean, he could have been hacked, right?
No,
No.
that's Doc. He looks like he's into porn. He's a porn
But
guy.
any man probably looks like that. I mean, you'd have to like work hard not to be into porn.
Also, if he was hacked, why wouldn't anyone say anything about the 76ers tweeting as him?
Oh, you mean I don't know.
Wait, say it again.
If he was hacked, why wouldn't anyone tweet like
Crazy
we
shit.
just traded Joel Embiid from his account?
Oh, I
know
got
what
you.
mean?
Yeah. Like
I guess
something
so.
else crazy.
Yeah.
Why porn? Why is porn?
Yeah,
the thing?
why are they trying to make you look like what you might be, dog? Like a
Right.
porn addict or whatever.
Yeah, I'm always willing to give people the benefit of the doubt because when my shit comes out, I want the benefit of the doubt.
Because
When I deny it.
you got some shit in your closet.
This
that's
was
going- that's what
Doc's
it is.
Rivering.
Everybody does. Come on, you know. But so Crack 'em Up, like there are white people on Crack 'em Up. Though.
Yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Are they like corny white people though?
Sometimes.
'Cause I've seen some
but
corny
it's a mixed bag. It's corny black people too. It's a
Right.
mixed bag.
I mean, it seems like a great show.
Yeah.
I've heard really good things about the Booker.
I mean, it's one of my favorite shows to attend. It's always packed. Nichelle Murdoch, she's the booker there. She's been doing it for like 18 years. Something crazy like the.
very impressive to run a show that like has a brand
Yeah.
for that long at such a great venue.
Right. One of the only black produced shows. I mean, that for a tenure that long at the Comedy Store.
At the Comedy Store.
Yeah.
Is there another one?
I know Dave Hellum is producing one now.
Right.
And I want to say, I know Brandon Bricks is doing one too.
Did you see? I'm just laughing because Brandon, when I see him in my head, he makes me laugh.
Yeah.
We have a funny picture of Brandon that I'll show you after the show. I don't
You
want
gonna
to.
fucking post funny pictures of me, but we can't put other people on. That's fine.
Listen, when you see this, it's pretty ridiculous.
He's funny.
Yeah. Brandon's a crazy guy. You know, he filmed his special.
Yeah. At the Comedy Store. Yeah.
That's I wonder what that. Has he put it out? Do you know?
That I don't know. I just remember I was gonna try to go, but I probably had something better to do.
Yeah.
I just forgot.
Brandon's always been very nice to me. I'll say that. A very gregarious man.
Yeah. No, he's loud as fuck.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the first time I met him, he yelled at me.
Yeah. He yells at everybody.
It was loving though. It was like a loving yell. Yeah.
with Crack 'em Up, when did you start going to that show?
Ooh, definitely before the pandemic. Because I had been doing comedy since 2015, 2016, something like that. So I knew that was like, kind of home base for black comedians. So I always wanted to kind of go. I was always scared and nervous and shit. But
Right.
So probably 2017, 2018, something like that.
So are you like a regular there at that show?
I mean, I hit her up and I can get up pretty easily now. So
Nice.
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, people have told me to try and stuff like that, but
Well,
I always
shit,
just
man.
feel like I
And
have probably the same anxiety that you
You're
have.
actually funny, man. So
Thank you.
we can set that up. Yeah.
You'll vouch for me
Yeah, I'll
and
vouch.
ruin your career.
I mean,
there.
you can't suck. Then that's gonna be so.
If you think
Yeah.
Brandon's funny, dude.
you have to vouch for Gerard.
I'm just kidding. No.
Yeah. When did you move to LA?
I moved out here 2012.
From where?
Indiana.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm a Midwest guy.
Are you a Pacers fan?
Hell no, fuck the Pacers.
Oh, okay.
I'm Northwest Indiana, so I'm
Okay.
Chicago Bulls, Chicago Bears all day.
Bulls looks better on a
Northwest
shirt.
Indiana.
Yeah.
Neither of us know what that is, except for I know because you said Gary.
Yeah,
But that's like the famous city in Indiana, right?
I
mean, I've heard of it.
maybe right, but it's only because of Michael Jackson. If
Right. He's from there, but then also wasn't that the Peacock show that Jack Knight was on? Wasn't that in Gary, Indiana or something?
was it really?
Bust
You didn't
down?
know that? Yeah, it wasn't Bust Down in Gary,
Hell
Indiana.
no, was it really?
I don't know.
Look it up. See if it
Okay.
is.
Keep giving this guy
Yeah, I'm
projects.
sorry. I'm sorry that I'm doing that a lot, but have to know. But yeah,
that I don't know. I
That's
haven't
crazy,
watched
man.
that show yet.
yeah, I haven't watched it either.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if I didn't really know Jack, so that's why I was like, I got to tune in to see the show. This guy I don't know,
Right.
but our friend Devin was on it. In
Yeah.
one of the episodes.
Devin.
You know
Devin Costa.
Oh yeah. He's
Yeah.
funny. He's funny as fuck too.
He has like a cameo in there, but that's crazy. Your hometown had a show and you didn't know about
I
it.
had no idea.
Damn.
Is it really? You got to confirm that.
Yeah, you're right.
Now
I
I
could
gotta,
just be
now I
lying.
got to see if like what they talk about on there.
I would absolutely watch a show about Arlington, Virginia. Would you watch a show about Rancho? Is that where, or what do you?
Well, that's
plan-
Workaholics. Workaholics is about my hometown.
Wait, Workaholics is in Rancho.
Yeah.
That's why I watched that entire show and didn't know that. So I'm sorry to judge.
Yeah,
you.
look at the series follows a group of friends working low-wage jobs at a casino in Gary, Indiana.
What? Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna have to tune in because that's that whole clique, huh?
Yeah.
Sam J and Jack Knight and
I think Langston Kerman is in that.
what's that other guy? Chris Red.
Oh, right.
Is he
I
in
think
it
he
too?
was in that too. Yeah. And Freddie Gibbs is in one of the episodes.
Oh shit. Well, yeah, I know Freddie Gibbs is GI.
You know do you know him? Like, do you know his music and all that?
Kinda. I suck at music. I'm not a big music guy.
I only know him vaguely, but I like some of the songs I've heard. And I know that he's like with the Comedy Store now.
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
like shows there.
Yeah,
Do
no,
you
I know
that?
he's doing comedy now though.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen any of that?
No.
I wonder what that's like.
It's
Just like a rapper comedy
right.
thing.
I want to say I heard that he's funny, but I mean,
He seems like I saw one clip of him like kind of roasting Joe Rogan a little bit because they're friends.
oh really?
He was making after Joe had the tape that someone.
Oh, I
edited
saw
and
that,
he was
yeah.
saying all the slurs over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So he came on there.
Yeah, and he was like, "Listen, I vouch for Joe, even though he had this tape or something like that." You said it a lot. He didn't say that.
That's what it was. That's what
me
the
adding.
sentiment was. Though.
Yeah, that's what the sentiment
right.
was.
I've heard you say it, but yeah, he.
That. I mean, even your clip, it made me nervous. I was like telling people about it. You know, I'd
and
see
you couldn't.
somebody. And I'd be like, "Oh, I can't really." I mean, there's a clip and this guy, and they'd be like, "What? Who cares?" And I'd be like, "No, watch it."
That's how you introduce it to people.
Yeah, a very white way of doing it. Do you know Chris Gardner?
Yeah.
I saw him in a mic, and I was like showing Chris the clip of you. I was like, "Do you know Terrence?" I'm just going around trying to hype you up.
Right.
man.
I
I'm
appreciate
like,
that,
you
man.
know,
Yeah.
people-
Anything I can get, man. Fuck
Listen,
it.
my goal. I hope that I have some sway. I don't. But on the East Side, maybe some of the people watching this will be like, "Do you want to do East Side shows? Do you ever want to get on alt comedy shows?"
All comedy shows.
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Yeah, probably. Not. So that's the thing. Nobody even wants to do them.
You don't want to go up at the airliner, dude?
That doesn't sound.
How do you get mainstream? Do you think like mainstream success?
Oh, that's a good topic.
Meaning,
'cause,
like,
like-
as far as comedy.
Blow up, like because you if you blow up in the clubs, you're probably gonna do some. You're definitely gonna do some independent shows too. Because even some of the alt or I kind of consider like Don't Tell alt in a way because it's not the clubs.
Right.
You ever do Don't Tell?
I did it. Did I do it? Did I do it twice? I did, but I guess it wasn't good enough to post clips, so they never posted me.
Oh yeah, well
But it was a long time ago.
I
though,
think
too.
posting clips is like you'd have to do it a lot and they get to know
okay.
you or something. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I only did it one time and they were like, "Man, it's really good, really good. Here's the thing, you sign up." And I signed up and I haven't. This is probably too much to talk about on the show, but I have not heard back. But hey,
Right.
still love you guys.
Exactly.
Brendan's very concerned
Remember
about
me.
his image.
I no one cares. Like they'll never say this, but yeah, I'm still concerned. But when I was telling Chris about the clip, he was like, "Man, you're nervous as fuck to talk about this." He literally said that. I was like,
you needed another black person
Yeah,
to
it's
let
like,
you know
yeah,
it's
yeah.
okay. It's okay.
I constantly need that.
She started sweating out.
I constantly. It's funny because I never asked Gerardo if it's okay. I do. Do you know Gerardo and KJ got into a fight one time?
Oh yeah, we did.
KJ, I don't know.
KJ Robinson.
Okay, sorry. The guy we were hanging out at the store.
Mortal Kombat.
Oh, right,
Yeah,
right,
the
Mortal
guy that
Kombat.
beat
Oh,
you in
yeah.
Mortal Kombat. It was a real life Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, right. Oh, really?
Yeah.
You guys
Yeah,
got
yeah.
into it? Why?
Oh, we didn't get in a fight though, like a fist fight.
No, but weren't you about to though?
A
You had to like
verbal-
stop.
Oh, yeah,
him.
yeah.
Verbal altercation. that
Verbal
led to-
altercation.
I would have loved to see that.
Yeah.
What was it about?
He was very hype on a podcast, and I was just like, dude, just like let us do our thing, kind of thing.
Hype, like he was.
He would not stop talking. Like we couldn't start the show.
Oh, I got
Yeah.
you.
And
He
then-
might have been nervous.
Yeah, no, KJ's like that though, and I was trying to handle the situation.
He
I didn't,
talks too much. Is that what you're saying?
He knows how he does.
He's like that.
You've met him. You know what
Yeah.
KJ's like.
I love KJ
I
to
love
death.
it.
Yeah.
And it's hilarious.
And we talked on the phone
But
the
he's
next day for like a
definitely-
couple hours.
Yeah.
It wasn't a big deal.
Oh, okay.
No.
Brandon's
Brendan likes
he's
to-
trying to
yes,
hype
and
it
I
up.
like
He's trying to hype it
controversy,
up.
you know.
How did you find out about that?
You told me about it.
Oh, okay.
He was a part of a dysfunctional podcast back then. There was a lot of drama. drama around that.
You're trying to get views. I see what you're doing.
Yeah.
Drama follows, Gerardo. I'm not trying to get views here. It's the truth.
We're gonna lose views talking about me.
People have tuned out. So you moved in 2012. So you weren't doing comedy back then?
No, so I was out here because I'm from Indiana, and I got connected. I don't know. Actually, it was crazy. I was in LA doing like some classes at UCLA, and I was applying for jobs. I couldn't find a job, and then I got connected to an internship with the Chicago White Sox.
Whoa.
Yeah, so I was doing sales for them. And I was killing it. I was doing well, but they just didn't have any opportunities. So if you did well with that, then they would send you down to Camelback. Do you guys know like spring training, like the?
Oh, okay.
Okay, Florida.
Yeah, Phoenix.
Okay.
Or Arizona area.
Yeah.
And they have you go down there. They sent 4 of us down there to do some more sales for that area, crushing it again. And they have a joint facility with the Dodgers. And I started talking to like one of the sales guys, like the main sales guy, and he's like, "Man, you fucking killing it. If you ever want to come to LA, I can't promise you a job or anything like that, but you could do well. We see something happen." I'm like, "Fuck it. I'm young. I'm like, man, let's go to LA."
Right.
I always had like jokes in the back of my mind. I always wanted to try it, but I wasn't thinking about it then. I was just thinking about having a solid job.
Yeah.
And then I came to LA doing an internship, crushing sales again. And then they hired me full time. So that's and I just like, I didn't get shit back home. Let's fucking stay in LA. And
did you bring were you still with your girl all the way back then?
no, she's from LA. So I met her.
You met her here?
Yeah, I met her here.
You're like, I work for the Dodgers.
Yeah. You like that shit, don't you? Yeah.
Do you still do that?
No,
yeah.
I don't do that.
Yeah.
It's mostly investing stuff now. Like I own a couple properties and stuff. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. That's what our whatchamacallit, Melvin does that too.
Yeah.
He's gonna own some properties.
Yeah.
Looking at that. So that you just coast on that and then also comedy.
And she's training to become a pilot, so I just live off her.
What area are you in now?
Mid-City.
Mid-City. Okay.
Dang, every time I go to Mid City, I hate it. Like the traffic.
Oh,
Parking,
yeah,
parking's
fucking-
probably rough.
You
Yeah.
gotta know the time. You gotta know timing.
Also, I fully know. Yeah, the time. I'm usually there at 4:00. The worst fucking time.
Oh yeah, no, don't. I don't move at 4:00.
Nah, I'm moving to Highland Park.
Okay, that's kind of close. That's by Dodger Stadium.
Yeah.
That's right there.
So when did you first start? You just went to an open mic, or what was the plan?
Yeah, so I saw a buddy of mine start telling jokes, and I was at a show of his, and I was like, I know I'm funnier than that. I was like, I guess it was the dream. I was like, man, I could do better than that, and I did, and I went to actually your favorite place, Flappers.
Okay, nice. Yeah, I saw you had posted about Flappers today.
Yeah, I had a show Saturday.
The Yoo-Hoo room was lit.
Yeah. wait, say that again?
The Yoo-Hoo room was lit. Eat a bag of chip.
Yeah, I did an open mic there, and I got the itch.
My first comedy place in LA was also at the Flappers.
Oh, really?
Oh my god.
Yeah. I met up. Let's see. I like someone had a friend that was doing comedy that they knew through. They were like a Hollywood agent, and he worked with them or something. And they were like, "My friend does comedy. You got to meet him." Mm-hmm. So I went out.
Talking about you.
Yeah, talking about to the both of us.
Okay, got you.
So he was like, he had been here longer, and he had some show at Flappers, and he's like, "Come on out." So I went to their show, and it had been canceled because there weren't enough people.
Yep.
Classic Flappers.
Yeah, right.
And then but they have mics here, so do that. But it was, I forget his name, but it was Jeremy Scipio. You know Jeremy, right?
Jesus Christ.
You don't know anybody, yeah. Scipio's a door guy at the store.
Oh, yeah, I know Scipio. Yes.
Now,
That
but he's
sounds
done
like
a lot
lie,
of stuff.
but go ahead.
Scipio, and then
No, I know Scipio. Yeah.
and that guy who I lost track of, but definitely still does comedy. You know Chinadu something?
Onaka?
But, yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was those two guys, and that was like, 10 years ago now.
Okay.
Yeah, still know them. Then I did that Yoo-Hoo room, bombed. And, not the Yoo-Hoo room, whatever their open mic was in the bar.
Oh, yeah, I bombed.
And I was like, man,
terrible.
is this LA comedy? It's horrible. horrible.
I had one good joke, and I got off the fucking stage, but the rest was terrible.
That sounds like me. I had one good joke back then too. I remember. I still do it sometimes.
Do you really?
Yeah, the Starbucks. I went to Starbucks, mispronounced the name of the coffee. I tried to get a tall caramel mama say mama sama makusa. I can't tell if that. I mean, I think there was like you were gonna fake laugh for me if it was bad. I appreciate that, but then there was a real laugh.
That's solid. No, that was solid. I like that.
Do you remember? Do you remember your only good joke back then?
It was something about kids because I didn't have any at the time.
Yeah.
And I see people struggling with their kids, and I walk right past that. And it was something about how much I love you guys having kids, so I know not to fucking do it. It was something like that.
Damn, dude, and you fucked yourself over though because as soon as you say that,
I got two of those fucks.
two beautiful children that you love. What a horrible tragedy.
Man, so bad.
Do you ever think about exploiting your kids for, TikTok or Instagram? Or
I do that already.
Oh, you do?
Yes. I don't use I did use my daughter for a TikTok. They were doing, I had some like challenge or hashtag where you say, you tell your kid, hey, I got to go fight outside, but they got a kid. You got to help me fight the kid. And it went viral too. And I did it with my daughter. She's fucking 10 months old. And
congrats.
Yeah. And I told her, and she came over. She started walking toward me. She's like, let's go beat their ass, daddy. Like I'm like I'm with it. I was like, okay, I got a little soldier. Let's go.
I wonder what that's like. I mean, my parents are funny, but not on purpose. I wonder what it's like to have like a funny dad. Because you're funny.
Yeah.
Do you think your dad was funny? Yeah, it doesn't
0%.
None.
Your uncle's kind of funny.
My uncle's hilarious.
Yeah.
Is the funny uncle on your dad's side or your mom's side?
My mom's side.
Same.
So that makes sense.
I have one funny uncle on my dad's side too.
Yeah.
But it's not on purpose. It's just like the lack of English he knows.
Oh shit. One of those. Okay.
So like he's developed the personality of being bubbly when he speaks English. But when he speaks Spanish, he looks like the rest of my dad's family, which is like hardcore fucking serious.
Very serious. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I know some comedians who have kids that aren't funny, and they just suck.
Say their name.
Yeah, I should just name people that no one's heard of.
Right.
Yeah, even like the kids in the neighborhood, like if their dad was funny, the kid wasn't funny.
Right. It never
never
transfers. It's always uncles. Like my uncle's crazy funny. I think he was funnier than Richard Pryor, Eddie Murphy. Like he was that. Like I would just go sit at the table where they're playing cards, smoking cigarettes, just listen to this guy. Like this dude. But I mean, I think he did drugs. You can't be funny on that shit.
Yeah, you can't do drugs because you got the kids.
Yeah, no, I can't do that.
That life choice was.
This is as far as I go as a red boy.
Yeah.
Gateway.
Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know. Do you ever do jokes about your uncle?
Yeah, I talk about. So I got two funny uncles. One was on drugs, and the one that was like really funny, but like I'll kind of combine the joke.
Right.
But my uncle, I took my girl home to meet him for the first time. He's crack and all that shit, and I like tried to prep her. I was like, okay, like he's a functional crackhead. Okay, he's functional, and she's like, functional what? What does that mean? I'm like, he make eggs. He got 2 teeth, and he will steal your shit. So make sure you go put the shit away.
Damn.
Yeah.
So he's stolen from you?
No, but he's not trustworthy. Yeah. It's just an exaggeration.
So was he in LA?
Who?
Like your uncle when you introduced him to your girl?
No, I took her.
You took her back.
Yeah, I took her back home to meet everybody.
Yeah. You've been married for a while, so you probably met all our family.
No, we're not married.
Oh, you're not married. We've been together for a long time.
Yeah, we've been together.
Yeah. Man. So let's see. I'll name off some venues that I think are ridiculous, and you tell me if you've done them or you've heard of them.
Ooh, I like this because I've probably done them all.
I doubt it. I mean, although we
I remember you started. When did you start comedy?
Well, I started comedy probably, and this is sad to say, but probably like 2011 or something like that, because I started it back home in Virginia. Okay, I'm from Arlington, Virginia, like right outside DC. Right. So I've been to Arlington. Oh, you've been to Arlington?
Yeah. It was. Trying to think, I was visiting one of my best friends. He just had a daughter. He was in the Navy. He was stationed out there.
Okay.
Don't they have a naval base or
Maybe.
Yeah.
They might. I mean, I'm sure there's military close to that because it's
Yeah,
right
yeah.
near DC.
Is Arlington Cemetery in Arlington?
Yeah, it's like on the outskirts of Arlington.
I've been there then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
for like a school trip or something.
When I was 15, we went to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, a lot of DC trips, and then it's like right there.
Yeah.
Arlington is
Right.
the last place that you
I liked
are
it.
before you cross the bridge.
It was very calm. It's like a calm.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but that might have
What-
been.
Yeah.
in comparison to other places you've been in other parts of your life.
I know. It just seemed like a calm town. Like nothing. There was no drama. I felt, but I
Yeah, it's
Well,
like
you haven't seen Coco Briscoe yet, dude.
yeah.
oh yeah, that's another yeah. We did an episode on this TikTok person who like used to work at Flappers
Mm-hmm.
and then she moved back to
Allegedly.
my home. Yeah, allegedly we don't talk about them anymore because they want to like
Sue us and
sue us.
Who
and
does?
This TikTok person.
Oh, really? Okay.
I don't know. We take it all back. We never said it in the first place.
The episode's called "This Is Not About Coco Briscoe."
Yeah,
So
yeah. And like I got all these crazy messages from her, and I was just like, you know what, not worth it because there's not enough views.
No, yeah,
just
right.
justify
To
this
fucking-
person who wants to. I don't know what their end game is.
what's it called? Getting sued? Like
Litigation.
Litigation, yeah.
So I couldn't.
That'd be funny if I didn't know.
That's why I looked at you. I knew you would know. I
Yeah,
didn't know.
yeah. We'll sue anything if the statute. Too bad the statute's not up yet on the, or it's already over in the Dodgers. We'd sue the Dodgers for you.
Oh
I'm
yeah,
just
shit.
I'm just kidding. But yeah, I don't. What was I just talking about? Being from
I threw you
Arlington.
off.
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
you was about to do the.
Oh.
Where did I perform?
I want to
Oh,
ask too.
yeah.
Is it after having kids? Were you like more hardcore about doing comedy?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. I had it was like just an epiphany. Like, man, I gotta go be great because they're gonna see this. So I need to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember we met because you would do my open mic at Karma Lounge, which was you didn't even see that.
Karma.
No.
Was that on not
Koreatown. It's
Yeah.
like on Beverly.
Beverly and like
Yeah.
Third or something? It's on Beverly.
Yeah, Beverly and Third probably, or
Okay.
something like that.
Yeah.
It was terrible. But
Yeah.
you'd come out, you were funny. I think I booked you on it. I don't know if you actually ended up doing it. You might have been one of the shows we canceled
Right.
because we always couldn't
Yeah,
get people
I
out.
remember you hosting back then. I remember this guy's funny. I like
Oh,
this guy.
thank you.
Yeah, I like
Thank
this
you.
guy.
Yeah, and then we would do those terrible Dave McNary shows, although some of them were pretty good.
Oh yeah.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
You know,
I know.
Rest in peace,
I
Dave
miss, I
McNary.
miss Dave.
Yeah.
He was such a nice
fucking
guy.
gang violence takes another one.
Yeah.
Drive-by shooting.
This fentanyl stuff's getting out of control.
Fentanyl,
Bro.
dude. All you gotta do
It
is
would be
touch it.
hilarious if Dave was on this shit for real.
All you have
He
to
was
do is
such a
touch
nice
it.
guy.
Sweet Dave.
I feel like I broke his heart, dude, because
Why?
I auditioned for the show, however long ago, whenever 2016 or something.
Right.
And then I got on it, and then I did the show. I killed, but he's sensitive about material, right?
Was he really?
What do you,
Yeah.
what do you mean? You
he-
went to blue or blue
So
or
like,
something?
yeah, exactly. Going too blue. Like for the fucking audition, people told me like, make sure you don't do this, don't do that, because they need my material at the time, the person. And then I did the best joke I could do because it's like a 2-minute fucking thing that you auditioned
Yeah,
for.
it's real quick. I remember
Yeah.
that no mics.
Yeah, no mic.
Robot with my hands. I didn't know what to do with my
Yep.
hands.
And this fool, first he came up to me. The first person was like, "Yo, I want to get you on the show this day, whatever." And then when I went, it was London Lee's show.
Yeah, okay.
So it was London Lee's crowd. You know London Lee?
No.
No, so it's a bunch of like Crips that were in the crowd.
Oh, shit.
And so I was like, Jesus Christ. And I was wearing a red jacket.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
fuck.
And so
Good luck.
I took the jacket off and had a blue shirt underneath on stage. And I was like, came out of this like Peter Parker, and I start cussing a lot. And like I'm fucking killing in front of London's crowd. And I just do all my nasty ass jokes, dude. And then Dave McNary afterwards was like, what was that, dude?
Oh,
Really?
shit.
Yeah.
He was disappointed.
Yeah, he
Oh,
was
wow.
disappointed.
Too
in me.
blue for Dave McNary.
Yeah.
I mean, I know he says to be clean at the audition, but I don't think there's much on the show.
I did a bunch of abortion jokes.
Yeah,
But-
Gerardo probably went really hard.
But I did because I was like, somewhat
Dave
code
was
switching
worried.
and doing my jokes like crazy, dog.
Right.
Yeah.
I love this guy London Lee. He's very funny. I love his shows because he brings out like the entire neighborhood of Duarte, California. There's like packed and like they're a good audience. They laugh and like he
I have
always
no idea where that is, but
Duarte's like Monrovia-ish.
oh, is it spelled with the DU?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know I can see it, but I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
Still.
Yeah, it's not far from Pasadena, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're all the same.
It's the 605-210.
Okay.
Yeah, and like all his friends are there, and then he takes pictures, like
Yeah.
all poses with them, and then he's like, "Come on," and you pose with them.
London's
It's a-
awesome.
it's
I
a
haven't seen him
funny-
since before the pandemic.
Nobody else does that.
Yeah.
I think it's great. And he has like a built-in fan base.
Right.
I'm
Yeah.
always telling him, hey, he wants to run a show. I'm always like, dude, you gotta do a show.
Right.
man.
If you
have
got
s-
people coming out to see
so
you, that's
many people.
fucking half the battle, man.
I'm not exaggerating. Like,
You know,
he
this
would
place was
pack
it was
out
packed.
He did the
Dave McNary show.
Oh, he did
Yeah.
it.
It was
and
it was his whole crowd. I brought
man.
like 5 people and they had trouble finding seats.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
When I headlined Chatterbox, London was on the show, and he brought out like, this is in Covina, he brought out at least 10 people.
Damn.
I'm like, yeah, how did you get these people? And he's like, they just want me to, they want to see me succeed. They want me to blow up. I'm like, oh man, nobody wants that
Fan
from me.
base. Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah.
I want to, like, London,
I
how
got
do
like
you
6
do this?
people, but they're not coming to shows.
And then I had him on my podcast. Remember that? I had him on Josh Fardo.
Yeah.
And he would tell me like every so often in the podcast, he's like, man, the homie's gonna see this dude. He's like, because my co-host at the time would do a lot of gay stuff.
Uh-huh.
So London would put pause on it as fast as possible.
Right.
And he'd be like, the homie's gonna see this every time the homie's gonna see this dude.
He kept saying pause.
Pause.
Why are you telling jokes?
Well, the co-host was doing gay shit, just
Yeah.
like saying random gay jokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then also he said, he was like, this is how I know Brendan Cooney's white.
Yeah. Then he shouted out Brendan Cooney.
Because at the Dave McNary thing, like London and these 2 dudes were talking about some fight, and I went up and I was like, "Someone's fighting," and they were like, "No, no." Then they explained, I forget what it was, but they thought that I was like terrified that there was going to be some
Some
fight,
fights. Oh wow.
but no, it's just curious, you know. Yeah, I don't know. Those Dave shows were crazy. Let's see. So a venue that have you heard of Fourth Wall?
Yep.
Have you done Fourth Wall?
I have not done a show there.
Be
but I've
careful
done
how
a
you
mic.
answer this.
I've done the mic there. It's this North Hollywood, right?
That's one of them.
Yeah. Okay. So
What do you think about that? The slotted stuff. Do you like those things to like try out shit, or you just like?
Yeah, I like slotted. I think better than the lottery.
Yeah.
The old way. Cause I mean, you fucking waiting around.
Right.
Have no fucking idea when you're gonna get up.
Yeah.
Having to pay attention and shit. Slotted, you just go in. You know where you're going up, and you can get the fuck out.
Yep.
It is funny that you did not try at all to be in the Kobe video, yet you have a basketball next
right?
to you, a yellow
you
shirt,
see it.
and then the Lakers shit.
It's my it's my brand now. It's my fucking brand. Okay,
You're always
I'm gonna
on.
fucking use it. Kobe,
Yeah, and you're always on. You're always crushing.
get me favor. Give
You're
me
ready.
favors, Kobe.
It's better to be ready than get ready or whatever, right? Let's see. So, what do you do? Any mics now?
Yeah, I do. Like when if I have shows coming up, I'll try to just stay ready. The Hollywood comedy Nook. I do that all the time.
I heard the Nook is good.
Yeah.
I'm just not in Hollywood. You're closer than me.
Yeah. So
I'm on the
it's
east
like-
side.
Yeah, it's like 10 minutes, so it's not far. The Hollywood comedy Nook is the first spot I'll go. Hollywood comedy. Trying to think of what other mic spot that I do, but it's all slotted. All those.
So you do the slotted shit.
Yeah,
Hollywood comedy, that's the one on Melrose, right?
Mm-hmm.
Jiao Ying something. Jiao Ying.
I haven't gone to any of these places.
You haven't gone
No.
to that shit?
Have you been to Third Wheel?
Third Wheel. what
That's
is
in
it?
Hollywood.
Yeah, I've done Third
Yeah.
Wheel. Yeah.
I don't-
Those are good.
I don't want to do Third Wheel because I feel like I'm just past the point of showing up really early to sign up early.
Right.
And it seems like that's the vibe of that
Yeah,
place,
you
right?
got to get there a little.
I can't
early.
do that anymore.
But you know how mics are, dude. People will sign up late on purpose.
I don't want to do that.
So
I don't
like
want to be
the
waiting.
number
a long
1,
time.
2 spots are always open.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh, I do that.
People are pussies.
Yeah.
Fucking-
Nobody wants to bite the bullet,
Fuck,
dude.
Yeah.
I'll bite
I-
the bullet
I take-
at
yeah.
Third Wheel. Oh no!
Right. Exactly. I don't know.
First in front of these
I
people.
never understood that.
Yeah.
It's just get in, get the fuck out.
It is the thing of circumstance. Like I understand it in some circumstances.
Right.
If it's like a rowdier crowd, you want people to be like more tired by the time you get up.
Right.
As far as my experience,
Yeah.
you know, there's only so much you can conquer, especially with like open mic speaker systems.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know. That's my thought on it. I don't give a fuck about biting the bullet. I don't care about bombing.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah. I
It
mean-
shouldn't matter.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
I mean, I guess you're newer. You kind of get scared about going
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, I did. I was thinking. I went to this mic the other day, and I was looking around as people I knew, and I was thinking like, you know, this is a real who's who of people like I couldn't defend from a bad rumor. Like I don't think that they would do something bad, but if somebody was like they did this,
Yeah,
I wouldn't be able to be like, no, him, never.
Right.
Yeah.
Never.
That's probably accurate.
Yeah,
And I'm in that same category.
yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
Myself.
Ghosts in the closet.
Do you I mean we all have, right?
Right.
Do you have like a comedy beside I guess probably this John Grimes guy who's good friends? Do you have like a crew that you're close with that you
No, that's. I mean, I hang out with him a lot. I feel like that's kind of what you're missing. Like, I feel like people blowing up. You got to have like a group. Like
maybe yeah, because a lot of these people do have groups that blow up. Like we
Yeah.
just talked about
Yeah.
that one group who I don't really know any of those people, but Langston and Sam J and
Sam
stuff.
J, Chris
Adam
Red.
Sandler had a
a
crew.
crew. You got to have a crew, man.
I would argue you have to have clips, dude. If you have clips, let's say 5 days of the 7 days a week, and stand up, not podcast clips.
Right.
That's a very easy way to blow up and grow an audience and connect with them.
Yeah.
And then have them want to see you in whatever city they're in.
So I should be doing that?
Yes.
I
Wait,
just
we
always
just-
worry
we
about
just talked
burning
about
material, dude. I just like if I'm gonna burn all my stuff.
But
I do always right. But
You think that when you put shit out into the world, everyone's
Everybody
going
will
to
see
see
it.
Yeah,
it.
Exactly. That's the
not the
misconception.
case.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the
You're right.
Because the more likely thing to happen is some fool's gonna be like, I saw this guy online.
He's
I want
funny
you to
as
come
fuck.
see him too. He's funny as fuck.
And then you could say
Yeah.
the same shit, and he'll probably get a kick out of it from
'Cause he's
seeing
new.
you. But
Yeah.
I know that feeling.
And also too, if you don't trust that what you're doing is funny, then why are you doing it at all?
yeah.
You know
no,
you're
I know
funny.
it's yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about whether clips are funny or not. I'm more just
you don't want to waste.
Yeah.
You want to say you want to have these things.
but I should
in your
edit it.
pocket.
And also editing is so fucking hard. You're good at that shit.
Right.
When I sit down and edit, he like will send me the video. It makes it very easy to edit. And I'm just like, on Bumble and Tinder trying to have someone fuck me and shit. And then I got work and stuff.
You're a time waster on those. Huh?
People are like at work. They're I can't come in because my family the plane crashed into my house. I'm like, okay, fine.
Yeah, you got time
But
to
yeah,
post a clip with that.
It's like, well, this person,
somebody
their whole
died.
family is dead, and I got this chick who just said they're maybe interested in me in Bumble.
Now I can't be famous with my
I
clips.
can't be famous with the clips.
For instance, Ralph Barbosa, you've heard about him?
No.
He's blown up over the last 2 months.
Really?
Crazy out of Dallas.
Okay.
And his clips are hilarious. There's like maybe 6 solid clips.
Yeah.
And he's gotten millions of views on at least 6 solid clips. And then now he's
Should be us.
I gotta start posting more.
you know what I'm saying? Now he's able to go to different cities and get a word in is the fucking views and likes on his clips.
Right.
Me and Terrence were just at a venue. I won't say what venue. We're watching a show, and the show's pretty bad. Right. I don't want to give too many hints. Right.
Terrence,
He's
He's
like,
like,
remind me because
yeah.
I'm trying to remember.
Right, so it's even better. And then it wasn't the fault of the host; they were great. It was just like rough. It's a rough thing. And one of the staff walked by us, and I know the guy, and Terrence knows the guy, and he looks at Terrence. And he's like, "You should be up there."
Yeah. Oh yeah, I do remember that. Yeah, I do remember that.
So if the guy wasn't really yoked, I would have fought him. I'm just kidding.
Man,
That guy's great.
so bad, bro.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah.
And then a huge celebrity came in and did the huge celebrity bit for a while.
Right.
I didn't watch any of that.
Yeah, it was good. I've seen it before.
Yeah,
We're
I
not-
love that
We're not
guy.
saying names, right?
No. I mean, if we want to, I don't care.
No.
I love that guy.
Brendan
But,
Shaw.
and I'm sure it was great, but I was like, I can't do an hour of this
Yeah.
because I couldn't do an hour of almost anybody probably.
Man, it's getting hard. But it's the grind. Seeing people go on stage and just waste time. It's
Yeah.
like, bro, like if you don't get your ass off stage and let me do that. But I know that
Yeah.
I've had moments like that where people are probably like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Yep.
So
I guess I just with that, I wonder why he's doing that.
who
Like
is this?
the big name that went up. Not that I care,
Right.
But I'm like, is it just because you get paid and
Right.
that's why you're doing it, or is
He's
it
probably
like,
did a favor.
It's a favor for
yeah,
that.
it's probably
Yeah.
a favor.
That's
Yeah,
probably
he
a
probably. I mean, because I know he worked out in the other room. She probably just asked, and
yeah?
he just went
Like,
up. Yeah,
what is
why not?
even working out though?
Nothing.
Yeah, like what is the end game there?
Right.
I mean, we can't get without getting into specifics.
Right.
But yeah, it's weird to like.
But people enjoy it. I just it's
Before that person went up, it was rough.
Yeah, he saved it for sure.
I watched this person doing stand up at the beginning, and I was like, man, fuck this crowd. Not
Right.
that they were even doing that great, but
Right.
like you really this is the reaction you're giving to the comic,
Right.
And then that person started doing a Michael Jackson bit, and I just was like, damn.
It's that. I mean, that was probably the best part of it.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
That was the best part of it.
The Michael Jackson thing was clearly a good closer, and that didn't do very well. And I was like, this crowd, I'm gonna fucking start yelling at them. No, I wasn't. But and then the next person was rough, and I was like, man, this venue, when it's bad, it's fucking bad. It is fucking bad. But we're just hanging out. I didn't get to see my friend go up, which is why I went to see it. And then the waiter disrespected me by saying Terrence should be up there.
Yeah. He saw both of us, but he made sure to tell me.
Yeah. He may not have actually seen who I was.
Terrence, you should go up, not this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that guy though, so no offense to him. Have you been hanging out like the clubs a lot?
Yeah.
You
Trying to show face.
You can't really do that at the Laugh Factory, right?
You can. You can go upstairs. I think they get a little tight during the week. Just security wise.
Right.
But I know. You can really go up there. Sundays they're pretty free. Like chocolate Sundays, like everybody's there hanging out.
The bit I know about Chocolate Sundays is that like they do that weird thing where they go like, congratulations, you have a spot February 1st, 2025, and you're like, what?
Yeah.
3 years from now.
Yeah, it's a long fucking wait, bro.
Yep.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody in or something because
That feels racist.
Yeah, they what's your ethnicity so we can put you 2 years later?
Oh no, I meant like that it's a black show and that you have to wait 2 years to get up.
Oh right.
Are there any white shows where they go and in 4 years?
Right. Ooh, I don't know. That's a good question.
Listen, I call it out because I'm
well, the problem is, I mean, that's really the only fucking. Crack 'em Up and that are the really main.
That's the one. Those are the ones I've heard of. Yeah.
So I mean, every black comic was trying to get on at this spot. It's only so many. They're more white rooms, more.
Of course.
Yeah.
And I hate to be. I know you don't like to ever talk about race. So,
yeah, I love it. I love
it. Are there? And I don't know if you know the answer, but are there? Because like there is definitely a Latino circuit where there's it's alt. Like of the clubs, right, and there's a bunch of those shows. Like that's probably where Sepulveda, your guy, probably did a lot of that, and other guys like that. Jerry Garcia. Is there like is there like an alt circuit for black comics?
Alt. You keep
I
saying
don't know.
alt. What
I don't know, like just
explain
outside the club.
Oh,
Do you ever do any shows like? I don't know. I wonder what London does outside of Chatterbox and like Dave and what other places did he go? I never asked him.
I'm kind of out of the loop, so I really don't know.
You're out of the loop.
Yeah.
I mean, there are a bunch of shows. Like I got one Tuesday at this office. It's just what it is. Some office hours comedy show. I've never done it before, but I mean, people. There's fucking shows everywhere.
Do you ever think about like the race of the crowd? If it's like all white people versus all black people versus like mainly Latino, does it ever?
If I want to try out some stuff or if I want to work out some stuff, because my girl's Hispanic,
right?
So if I know, like, I talk about her family being Hispanic and how they're fucking always over, because they're so deep. It's 7 of her siblings. Is 7 of them. So if I have jokes that I want to work out that I know will hit with a Hispanic crowd, I'll do them. But most of the time, I don't give a fuck. Like
you don't think about it at all?
No.
I guess I don't really think about it at all, really, too much. But
like, I know some stuff will hit. Like if I do some racial stuff, it's better to attack white people.
Well, white people love it. I mean, like sometimes there might be some things where like the roll of your eye, like get annoyed or whatever.
Right.
But white people love to be talked about. I love to be talked about. So if Yeah, I mean, look at what I'm doing right now. It's like I'm like bringing in attention in myself. But if you want to know how to really do like good Latino jokes, watch The Gringo Papi.
Okay.
By Brendan Shaw. Do you try out jokes like on your wife? Or I'm sorry, I don't know why I keep saying that. But on your girl, like Latino jokes.
Oh yeah, she hears my joke. That's why I have to get out the house because
she thinks you're too funny.
Too many of my jokes have been told to her first.
Right.
I test them out, and she's like, "If you don't get the fuck out of my face, please." Yeah.
Does her family think you're funny?
Yeah.
Nice.
They come to shows. They support. So.
Does Maria's family think you're funny?
Yeah, they came to the show. They came to Isimo Live.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Who came to Isimo Live?
Her sister, one of her daughters, and her cuñado, her brother-in-law.
Oh, okay.
Cuñado, what's that word? What's that?
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. Okay.
I just know him as cuñado because that's what she calls him.
Wait, cuñado that's the same word you said?
Yeah, brother-in-law.
Oh, that
Cuñado.
sounded different. It sounded cuñado.
Bro, he stressed me out so much before going on stage.
Why?
He did that one thing where he's like, I'm going to rip off my shirt. It's going to say Gerardo underneath it. I'm going to yell at you on stage. All this stuff.
Man.
And I'll be like, ha, 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 ha.
That's my one crazy fan. He comes to all the shows, guys.
Yeah, right? Yeah.
Don't pay attention to him.
And then I'll be laughing like, oh, yeah, dude, I'm going to fucking, punch you in the face. He's like, no, I'm for real going to do it.
Yeah.
I'm for real going to do it.
Would he really do it?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, but he's trying to stress me out.
Right, yeah.
He's the same kind of guy that whenever we go out to eat somewhere, he's like, yeah, 2 beers, And I'm like, nah, fool, I don't drink, because I'm sober.
Right.
He's like, 2 beers?
He orders a beer for you?
Yeah, but he's fucking around.
Oh, man. He's one of those.
Yes.
Like, nigga, if you don't calm your ass down. Like, you're not a comedian. Relax.
Yeah.
Do you drink?
Yeah, all the time. It's a pro. I had a 30-day thing where I was just like, I gotta see if I can just not. How long you been sober?
I'm 4 years on Wednesday.
This
Wednesday.
Congrats.
Yeah, congrats.
You were going crazy. I don't know. Do you mind talking about it?
I did a lot of illicit drugs.
Okay.
And drinking was never really a big thing, but when I stopped doing illicit drugs, I started drinking hard. I went to jail.
Oh, shit.
And fucking weed is a...
Why didn't you tell me before I came?
Yeah, he's fucking
felon.
No. I got a drunken disorderly conduct or whatever.
Oh, really? Oh,
or drunk in public or something.
I didn't know.
You were there?
No. No, I got drunk in public. Should have got a DUI, but
you did what your cuñado did. You fucking took your shirt off.
It's very cuñado behavior, if I have to say.
Nah, but it accelerated my alcoholism, drinking, like doing other drugs, and then trying to fill that gap. But now I'm sober for 4 years.
That's dope.
Crazy.
As fuck, man.
Yeah.
So you did a 30-day?
Yeah, I did. Because I just was like, man, I need to just take a break, see if I can do it, see how long I can go. It wasn't even I'm going to do 30 days. It was just like, let's see how long I can. And it turned out 30 days.
I did a sober October with some other comics.
Oh, yeah.
And it was easy to do. The times I was like, I wish I could have a drink or something. Right. But it didn't feel any different at all.
Really? Yes. Yeah. I mean, you want the taste. It was like that's how I know I might be on this. I might be because I was like I missed the taste of it.
Oh yeah, I missed it, but I was kind of like
it was fine.
I was hoping for some kind of like, oh, I feel better. Oh man, I'm really doing a lot.
Right.
But like I didn't notice any difference at all. No. And people say though, like I can see, let's say you stop drinking completely, like you don't drink at all. Then there's going to be less tired. You're never going to be hungover.
Right.
No time will be spent shoveling the delicious beer down your throat. Being able to
crisp,
hang out.
Smooth taste, fucking
being the closest,
beer.
being the closest friends you've ever been with your buddy.
Dude, I went to the fight, the Triple G Canelo fight this last Saturday.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they were all drinking beers, and I was drinking LaCroix, and I was like having a out of body experience where I was like, I forgot what beer tastes like, dude.
Look, is LaCroix alcohol?
No, LaCroix is mineral water.
Okay, all right.
Imagine if I just told you I drank this last week.
I mean, I watched Canelo and the Triple G fight. I got hammered.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Beer after beer. I had a Pisco Sour. You ever had a Pisco Sour?
That sounds fancy.
Amazing.
I stopped drinking before White Claw was even a thing.
Oh, damn, you missed White Claw.
Yeah.
Oh, well, it's not that great.
No, it's not.
That's fine.
You didn't miss shit. If it was a drink that I would be like, man, you got to try this.
I like drinking
to the sober person.
before. I'll have like a beer or two. I don't get drunk before sets, but I'll have like a beer before a set. I like that.
I can't fucking drink before a show.
You can't drink
Really?
before?
I can't.
Really?
I-
Why? What happens?
I mean, I will just like completely go off the rails, and it will be I will bomb.
You think I look like Kobe?
Yeah.
You go off the rails like you get too crazy?
Yeah,
or?
like I might like forget a line or something that I know is crucial or something because I'm like I want to play more with the. I could do maybe one beer, and if I do, like sometimes it's better. But I know that I don't want to I don't want to go crazy.
Yeah. Before I headlined the last time I headlined at Chatterbox, I had like a few beers, and I was like, "Am I gonna remember all this stuff?"
Yeah.
But then I did.
Yeah.
And also that crowd was rowdy as fuck.
Oh shit! So
They
you
were-
needed those beers.
Yeah, I kind of was like on their wavelength kind of when I
Okay.
came out.
Oh, that's hardcore. I like that.
The guy who introduced me said I was like could be a Mexican gang leader or something like that because it's a Mexican crowd at Chatterbox.
Okay.
And I was like, wow, it's easy to be in control of you guys. Or something like that. I don't know, some stupid shit like that. And they loved it. And I was like just riffing on that and being crazy.
Yeah.
But
I miss drinking before an open mic for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would set you straight.
Yeah, but I realized that I would go to open mics just because of how much the drinks cost.
Right, less.
I would go for like a $2 PBR fucking tall boy.
Right.
And a shot for $2, dude.
Fucking funding the open mic.
yeah. They were part of the ecosystem.
But then I'm on stage and I'm like, this fucking mic sucks. Why am I here again?
Right.
You know what I mean? Loud ass pool tables.
Every mic I go to, I think that. Why am I here?
That's absolutely what I think. I used to drink way more than when I was like doing a lot of open mics. I wouldn't get drunk or anything, but I remember I'd have like a beer or two at every mic. And then I remember I told a doctor that when they were like, "How much do you drink?" And I was like, "A beer or two at every mic," and they were like, "That's way too much."
That's a lot.
I think he was saying way too much mics.
Oh yeah, probably both.
Not good for your
Like,
mental health.
neither is
You should
good.
stop going to these things.
You're not, and also I just look at your chart. You're not funny. It says here, the nurse said not funny. You didn't even tell her you're a comedian. Yeah.
There's actual therapists like, yeah, you shouldn't be going to mics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was lying.
That's
It was
the
actually
doctor.
not a doctor. It was a therapist.
therapist.
It was a therapist. I did have a therapist at one point. I was like, was this the secret to the way I look at things from a comedian's perspective is anything could be the secret to success.
Yep.
Therapist,
Huh?
clips,
Okay.
comedy crew. Look at the loser shit we're talking
I was
about.
about to say that's when you know you haven't made it. You're thinking of anything to get famous.
Exactly. I mean, right now we have a bit where we shit on somebody who's going to try and kill me. Probably. So he knows who I am. I think.
Are you gonna do that now? We're gonna do that.
Oh no! What we'll do? I mean, we'll do it later. I'm doing a crazy bit. I might as well say it on this because it's so funny because I started off the episode being like, I hope you enjoyed that episode. Like we already filmed it.
Yeah.
But there's this character. So Shab, he didn't sell out a show, and in the subreddit they saw that he didn't sell out. It sounds very petty to say.
Yeah.
Okay.
But he didn't sell the show. The subreddit saw that, and then they looked at the calendar, and there was a horribly bad puppet act called Randy Feltface. That's like a purple puppet from Australia.
Oh my god,
that
this
did
is
sell out.
really detailed. Okay.
Yeah. So
show me the.
I'm gonna dress up like Randy Feltface for this episode of 10 Minutes of Shab.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious, bro.
Yeah, it's really petty. But yeah, Randy Feltface is like an Australian puppet that goes, "Hey, mate. Oh, what about cancel culture?
I've seen you post this fucking guy before.
I posted it?
I feel like I've seen this, and I feel like you were in the vicinity. You didn't post this guy
Nah,
before?
I don't think so.
Oh,
Maybe.
I feel like I've seen this before though.
Yeah, you might have. I mean, people have been posting
Well,
on
he's
social
selling out
media.
shows all over the city or country, dude.
This puppet is. Yeah, that's
He
why.
saw that one show in Minnesota.
I'm
or some
fucking
shit.
trying to feature
Randy
for this guy. That's
Feltface,
what it
dude.
is.
Yeah.
Pretty soon, yeah, Terrence Murphy opening up for Randy Feltface.
Any way to
man.
make it, man.
How much time we did?
Hour 2.
Okay, well, we can close it out then. Before we close out, do you have anything you want to plug?
Yeah, just hit all my my outlets, man.
What's your handle?
TikTok, Terrence Murphy Jr., Twitter, Terrence Murphy. Just Terrence Murphy Comedy. Type that in and
Terrence Murphy Comedy?
Terrence Murphy Comedy in any of your browsers, and I should pop up. I
Okay.
got blocked on Instagram, so you're gonna have to keep checking.
Why'd you get blocked on Instagram?
Because they First Amendment rights, bitches.
Okay.
said something and they didn't.
You said something really crazy?
I don't think so. I don't post anything crazy, but I feel like I post, maybe shit or fuck in the comment or something, and they don't like that. So
Okay. I've plugged all these shows in the last thing, but maybe I'll just plug the ones coming
but
up.
they blocked me.
24th.
Our show's on the 23rd.
That's
right?
what I said, Doug.
The 23rd, we and him are on a Fourth Wall show.
Nice.
26th, I'm on Eno Vino. 28th, I'm on the setup. The October 1st, I'm on to the St. Pedro show. The 5th, I'm hosting Bear City, and then the 8th, I'm doing a show at Square Deal, in Pasadena. All right, so every
Also,
episode,
to let people know too, we're gonna record 2 episodes this week because I'm gonna be moving,
right?
and so the location's gonna change to Raccoon Titties, dude.
Yeah, big news in the Raccoon Titty shit. We got a new studio. Could be mine. Could be yours. I don't know.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. So I'm going to set it up. I'm going to set up the old studio. Welcome back. Remember when I used to talk to myself and talk about the Twitter industrial complex? Al's favorite, Alan Strickland Liam. Shout out. We didn't do any shout outs.
Oh, shout out Luke Schwartz,
Shout out to Luke, of course. Hope you're
What's
looking.
name sound familiar?
Comedy
He
Store.
works at the
legend.
Legend store.
Yeah,
Yeah. And Luke is nice now. So yeah, every week we do checking in with Scott.
Checking in with Scott.
I just carry a knife around with me in my neighborhood now. LOL, this is struggling.
The city is struggling.
Fuck. Okay. That's hilarious that Scott is feeling the need to protect himself with a knife in his own home. But you know what? We wish him well. And thanks for tuning in.
Oh, also, we asked Terrence earlier who your least favorite.
I don't want to do that segment anymore. Fuck him.
least-
I'm gonna stop.
Favorite? No, do it. You got to do it. You're just gonna shut him down.
Yeah,
like
how are
that?
you gonna do that live, dude?
I'm sorry. I don't even think he listens anymore, and I want to change the bit. I don't want to. Yeah.
No, he doesn't want to do it again.
You only did it because he listened?
No, not really. But I don't think it's funny anymore. I just don't think it's funny anymore. All right, that's our show.
Fucking
Thank you.
God.
All right, bye.